This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. It's the Blues. That's right. It's the Blues. And what a moment it was for the Blues. Year after year after year after year, they're referred to as the Blue Noses. They've been referred to as the team that would go down this season. But Everton Football Club will be playing Premier League football next season. And whether that might be at Goodison Park, whether that might be on the docks where they're planning to do so next, Everton Football Club will be playing top-flight football next season. But to get to the task at hand, let me stress this. Let me stress this point. All right? Let me stress this. All right? Let me stress this. Leon Bailey has the highest finish for a Reggae Boy in the Premier League since the 2019-2020 season. In that season, West Morgan finished 5th with Leicester City in the table. Aston Villa finished 7th. Aston Villa finished 7th. And what does that mean by virtue of finishing 7th this season? Aston Villa will be playing European football next season. Aston Villa will be playing European football next season in the UEFA Europa Conference League. Aston Villa Football Club will be playing in the UEFA Europa Conference League. They have qualified for the UEFA Conference League playoff round by virtue of defeating Brighton and Hove Albion by 2-1 today, which means that they finish 7th this season, the highest finish by a Reggae Boy since Mikel Antonio was 6th a couple of seasons ago as well, as West Ham United secured Europa League football. And guess what? West Morgan was 5th in the 2020 season. West Morgan won the top flight in the 2016 season as well. So, Reggae Boy, Leon Bailey, securing European football. So, in 2021, there was a press conference where Leon Bailey was unveiled as an Aston Villa player. And he said helping Aston Villa qualify for European football was one of his major objectives. And that has been accomplished in his 2nd season at the club. Well done, young man. Well done. We have a Reggae Boy that will be playing European football next season. August 7, we will know who exactly Aston Villa will play in the playoff round of the UEFA Europa Conference League. That's right. Aston Villa will be in rubbing shoulders with the seventh place team of La Liga, seventh place team of Serie A, sixth place team of the Bundesliga, and the fifth place team of Ligue 1 in France as well. And they could run into one of the likes of Brann FK out of Norway, Dynamo Kiev. That's right, Dynamo Kiev, who has on their roster Kahim Paris, will be in the third qualifying round of the UEFA Europa Conference League. So what does that mean? That means that they're one round before the playoff round. So who knows? Leon Bailey versus Kahim Paris in the UEFA Europa Conference League. Maybe Bodo Glimt will be playing Lech Poznan as well, Victoria Plzen, Maccabi Tel Aviv. The winner of the Danish Cup to come, the fourth place team from the Austrian Football Bundesliga. That's right. Aston Villa, 7th. Brighton and Hove Albion, 6th position. Right? Liverpool, 5th. Newcastle United, 4th. Manchester United, 3rd. Arsenal, 2nd. Manchester City at the top of the table. The comments are coming in. I'm going to take the comments, but before I take the comments as well, a massive big ups as well to Ethan Pinnock. That's right, who scored for Brentford today in a 1-0 victory over Manchester City. He scored in the 85th minute. Remember, when it comes to victories against some of these big teams, the fans, they don't forget these moments. Ethan Pinnock will forever be remembered at Brentford. And I know he still has another year left in his contract at Brentford. But guess what? Regardless of what happens, whether he stays at Brentford, extends his contract at Brentford, or has another chapter in his life elsewhere, Ethan Pinnock will be remembered and has always been remembered for his performances at Brentford. Last season, goal in 32 appearances. This season, 3 goals in 30 matches within the top flight league. The Championship, he also contributed as well with goals. He's always, in the past couple of seasons, contributed with goals to his credit. Always. So what does this mean now? Well, let me put up a different graphic so that you guys can be able to see this a little bit clearer. And many people will be wondering, when you look at this table as well, what does it mean? So let me go right into the matter to share with you guys, okay? Reggae Boys by where they finish. Who was the highest finishing Reggae Boy this season? Well, that would have to be Leon Bailey and Aston Villa, 7th. Ethan Pinnock and Brentford, 9th. Bobby Reid and Fulham, 10th. Omari Hutchinson and Chelsea, 12th. Dexter Lembikisa and Tyler Roberts of Wolverhampton Wanderers, 13th. Mikel Antonio and West Ham United, 14th. Everton survive. Everton will be playing European football, English Premier League football next season. The teams that have been relegated are Southampton, which we know for a couple of weeks ago, Leeds United, and Leicester City. Those are the teams that have been relegated from the Premier League. Leicester City, what a journey it has been from them since their first season after promotion, the 2014-15 season to now. 8 seasons in the top flight league, won the Premier League, won the FA Cup, won the Charity Shield, went to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, went to the semi-finals of the Conference League, had a decent run in the Europa League. They've had it all in 8 seasons. They've had Wes Morgan, the captain, the leader. They've had Jamie Vardy, the goals. They've had Christian Fuchs. They've had Robert Huth. They've had Danny Drinkwater. They've had Okazaki. They've had Kasper Schmeichel. They've had Mark Albrighton. They've had Danny Simpson. They've had a journey, Leicester City. And while it is disappointing that they won't be playing Premier League football next season, it's an opportunity to refresh, an opportunity to rebuild, an opportunity for them to impress. But from 8th last season to now finish 18th, tremendously disappointing. Tremendously disappointing. A quarterfinals in the Champions League, a round of 32 appearance in the Europa League, and a semi-finals in the Conference League. Well, they've had quite some journey. Quite a journey. And there'll be big decisions to make in the summer. Players such as Hamza Chowdhury, Ayoze Perez, Mark Albrighton, Luke Thomas, Wilfred Ndidi, Dewsbury Hall, Patson Daka, Amarte, Kalichi Iheanacho, James Madison, Jamie Vardy, Yuri Tillemans, Harvey Barnes, Ryan Bertrand, Johnny Evans, Soyuncu, James Justin, Danny Ward. Where do these players go next season? Will the wages be able to be afforded for these players? Well, that's something to consider as well. I'm going to take those in the comments as well. I'm going to take some of your comments and then we will progress forward. Okay, guys? So that's what we're going to do at this point in time. All right, you guys ready? So let's go through the comments. Tavan Peart. Hey, I told you, man. I told you Ethan Pinnock would be on the score sheet today as they defeat Manchester City. I told you. I told you. I told you. I helped two Jamaicans today, help Pinnock score and help Gray stay up. So my luck wasn't giving away. Ah, boy, I tell you. Malcolm X says Everton survive. That's right. Congratulations. Absolutely. I just had that feeling, and the reason why I said that City had already won the league, right? And what was to come next was they know that they have two big games after today. They have the FA Cup final and also the Champions League. So I didn't feel like I'm not saying that they were just going to open their legs and just allow Brentford to walk over them, but I didn't feel that the same intensity would be there for the Premier League. The same bite, enthusiasm would have been there, you know? So that's why I said what I said in relation to that matter in particular, you know? But we'll press forward now, and Manchester City, who knows? It could be back-to-back losses with the FA Cup final to come. But in all seriousness, though, guys, it is a massive thing to discuss when you're bearing in mind what is to come. And the Jamaicans that are involved playing Premier League football next season, of course, as we know, Omar Bell to come, Dejon Whisper Richards to come as well, you know? So the numbers are going to keep on growing. The numbers are going to keep on growing, and we're so absolutely happy and thrilled with that, you know? Rob Smith says, Europe for Leon. Should have had an assist and a goal today. Hit the post and Ramsey threw one away. Aston Villa 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Leon Bailey played for Aston Villa today, started for Aston Villa today as they finished the season in 7th position. Leon Bailey played 69 minutes today as Emi Buendia came on for him in this match in particular. Aston Villa's 7th place finish is their highest Premier League finish since the 2009-2010 season, where they finished 6th, while next season will be their first European competition since the 2010-2011 season. Aston Villa's victory was also their 18th of the season, only registering more in a Premier League campaign once before, which was 21 in the 1992-1993 season. Indeed, they've now won 7 successive Premier League games at Villa Park for the first time since February 1993. Back then, I don't even know if I was even a tadpole. And for Brighton now, well, they've lost each of their last 4 Premier League games against Aston Villa, while they've also lost 4 of their previous 6 final day matches of the season. In relation to Brentford now, and in relation to what they're able to go on and accomplish today, it's massive. It's incredibly massive in terms of what they're able to go and accomplish. Amazing. Top 10 finish this season. Fulham, many people had them for relegation. Fulham stay, and they will be, that is Fulham, playing in the Premier League next season, so they won't be relegated, finishing 10th this season. Manchester United, they're unbeaten in their last 17 matches against Fulham in all competitions. Man United have now won 6 matches against promoted teams in a single Premier League campaign for the first time since the 2011-2012 season. So it's great for them to be able to accomplish this. So this is absolutely fantastic. And again, I'm going to repeat for you guys the information that I'd shared prior in relation to the matter of the Reggae Boys, you know, who in the sense, the matter of who was the highest finisher amongst Reggae Boys. Leon Bailey, 7th. Ethan Pinnock, 9th. Bobby Reid, 10th. Omari Hutchinson, 12th. Dexter Lembikis and Tyler Roberts, 13th. And Michael Antonio, 14th. So that's the situation there. Yep. Reggae Boys versus Williams. The under-20 Reggae girls that play against the United States today at 5 o'clock. Yeah. Great EPL save into Europe with a good Bailey into Europe with a good performance. Yep, brilliant. Brentford, 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 Brentford. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, we're pleased, we're happy, we're thrilled about it. You know, very much so. Victoria Williams, not sure at this point in time. MPEG TV says intense day. Honestly, it was nerves because when you look at the situation where there was 10 minutes of stoppage time in the Everton versus Bournemouth game, Jordan Pickford's save into second half stoppage time. Whew, that was a moment. That was a moment to cherish. You know, big up, big up, big up. That's right. Kenroy Campbell also as well, who plays his football in Andorra, Moldova. Plays Kenroy Campbell in Moldova with Zimbru, FC Zimbru. Yep, he's qualified as well for the UEFA Europa Conference League as well. So this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So it's brilliant, you know. Everton survive. Survive. Mm-hmm. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. And we're thrilled about that, you know. But yes, Rob Smith, you are correct. He has signed a deal. Thank you very much for the reminder. He signed a new 4-year deal with the club. So Ethan Pinnock is tied to Brentford until the summer of 2027. He turns 30 tomorrow. But yes, a nice present for him. He extended his deal to the summer of 2027. So his future is with Brentford. And I'm going to show you guys the statement in relation to this, in relation to Brentford and Ethan Pinnock signing the new contract. So here we are right now. All right. Ethan has been a mountain in defense for us in the last 4 years since Thomas Frank. He played a key role in our journey to the top half of the Premier League. Frank added, Ethan has stepped seemingly into the Premier League and is an amazing story for him and for football. He can progress from non-league to the top of the game so quickly. He has proven himself to be a typical Brentford signing. He meets every challenge he faces, and we think there's still more for him to develop. Ethan has been so reliable and consistent for us, and I'm sure that will continue. He'll be spending the prime years of his career with us, and we look forward to helping him, the team, be successful in the coming seasons. So yes, that's right. Ethan Pinnock has signed a new deal at Brentford, so it'll be a 4-year extension. So that is correct. Ethan Pinnock, an extension at Brentford. Yeah. The boys on top. Yep. Regular boys on top. That's right. Pinnock signs 4 years. That's right. Congratulations, Khadija Bonishana World. Big up Regular Boys and Girls Simon. Yep, that's right. That is absolutely right as well. 100% right there. 100% right. You are spot on. Absolutely spot on. With their big up to them. Yep, Jamal Lowe right now is at QPR, but he returns to Bournemouth because he has another year left on his contract. So I'm assuming that he'll be given preseason to be looked at, and then after preseason, a judgment will be made by the club if they're going to loan him out or if they're going to keep him for the Premier League season. But yeah, he needed games, and he went to QPR, and he did get games. He did get minutes. Dr. Joyful says, Ethan Pinnock, the best Jamaican footballer of all time. That's a conversation to be had. He's had great performances, and for me, Ethan has been a solid defender, an absolute solid defender for sure. I believe so, certainly. I'm not sure. But many people are wondering if Damari Gray is injured. He did clap the fans, so I think it was a situation of getting Sims on the field, you know? So, yeah. But that's the situation, you know? What teams are being promoted to the Premier League next season? Luton Town qualified, but the others are Burnley and Sheffield United. That's Burnley and Sheffield United. Those are the teams that will be promoted to the Premier League next season. Luton are based in Bedfordshire, Burnley are based in Lancashire, and Sheffield United are based in South Yorkshire. Data Boss says, Kanya, Leicester City sale. I expect some people to be sold. I think Jamie Vardy would stay, personally. As far as players that might leave, I think Yuri Tillemans. And the thing is, though, it's not like Yuri Tillemans can cost the club 100 million. You know, I'm sure Leicester would want to sell players so that they can meet the championship budgets and so on. I do expect some players to stay, but some players for sure maybe Iheanacho, Yuri Tillemans. Yuri Tillemans might be cheaper now to Premier League clubs. Manchester United. you know? So that's something that we can bear in mind. You know? Kevin says, I was rooting for Everton because of Damari Gray. I was rooting for Everton because of Everton. Of course, I want to see the likes of Dwight McNeil, Damari Gray, Elijah Campbell, Ellis Sims. Of course, I want all of them to be playing Premier League football. So, of course, I want Everton to play Premier League football. All of them. Every single one of them. Is Dwight McNeil coming to Jamaica? Maybe for summer holidays. He might be coming to Jamaica for summer holidays. Possibly. Chill out with his girlfriend on the North Coast and stuff. So I think he'll come for vacation. He's Dwight McNeil. I believe he has come to Jamaica before for holidays. But yeah, his father, Matty McNeil, has been to the island loads of times. Loads of times. Yep, Damari Gray survives. Damari Gray has survived. Yeah. Damari Gray survives. Jamaican Guna says, up Simon and fam in the chat. Hey, how are you, sir? All is well? Well, I hope you're okay, man. Hope you're doing good. How are things? How do you guys feel about how Jamaicans did within the Premier League this season? Leon Bailey, Ethan Pinnock, and Mikel Antonio, Bobby Reid, Amari Hutchinson. Tell me how you feel, Dexter Lambikisa, etc. How do you feel that our Jamaicans did season? Yep, well, at least they won't have to focus. They won't have European football next season. Chelsea and Tottenham won't have European football next season, which means that they can focus their mind and energy towards on domestic obligations. So that's something that they won't have the extra games in Europe, so they can just focus on the 38 games in the league and also FA Cup and League Cup commitments. So that's what we can bear in mind there. Leicester City, Leeds United, and Southampton, they'll have to think about championship football now. Yeah. So that's the situation there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we can bear in mind from that sort of perspective. Kevin Williams. So the American players that are at Leeds United, Brendan Aronson, Tyler Adams, and Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie is on loan from Juventus, so he's going to go back to Juventus, right? Because remember, Weston McKennie signed a long-term deal. Yeah, it was a long-term deal that he signed at Juventus, and so he's going to go back to Juventus. All right. So that's one situation in relation to Weston McKennie. Tyler Adams now. Tyler Adams, he joined Leeds on a 5-year deal last year. So we'll see if he can be able to, if he'll be looking elsewhere. Brendan Aronson, the second most expensive American football player of all time. He joined Leeds last year. So we'll see what happens to him as well. Right? And his younger brother, Paxton Aronson, plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. I know Eintracht Frankfurt, they finished 7th this season. It's not bad when you're bearing in mind the situation at Eintracht Frankfurt where they had Champions League football this season, went to the round of 16, and still were able to finish 7th this campaign, which means that they're going to be playing in the, well, if Eintracht Frankfurt wins the DFB Pokal Cup, then they'll qualify for the Europa League group stages. Otherwise, they'll play in the Conference League, so they'll have European football next season. So yeah. So that's the situation there. And the team that they'll play in the final is RB Leipzig. Yeah. So that's the situation there. That is correct. 2027. Jacob Ramsey, he would need a Jamaican passport, It was incredibly nerve-wracking. Incredibly nerve-wracking. Tyrone Williams says, bless up, Simon. Bless up, Tyrone. How are you? All is well? Zaba HG says, Ethan Pinnock, second best defender in the league this season based on data. Yes, I believe you're absolutely right. Simon, of the current players, which reggae boy is my favorite? I want all Jamaicans to do well, but who's my favorite reggae boy in the Premier League? My favorite reggae boy in the Premier League. Hard to pick one really because they all have a different function and role. I just, you see, because you have a situation where Leon Bailey is going to play in Europe next season, I want him to do the absolute best. So Leon Bailey's at the top. But come next week, we have something to think about, right? Yep. And you know what that is? Well, from June 7, Wednesday, June 7, 2 o'clock Jamaica time, West Ham United will play Fiorentina in the UEFA Europa Conference League final. That's at 2 o'clock, in the UEFA Europa Conference League final. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. So, where will that game be played? That game where we know Mikel Antonio scored 6 goals this season, so he could win the Golden Boot. He could. That game is going to be in Prague in the Czech Republic. So yeah, that's the situation there. So now, it's too early to say if it was bad. He didn't show any grimace on his face. He got up and was clapping the fans. So I think Damari. I don't think he's Damari's long-term out. I think that would be unfair to say that. That's fantastic to see Ian Frey do that. I'm happy he's been able to make that recovery from injury. Rob Smith, I know last year was a very difficult year for Ian Frey. Very difficult year for Ian, as a teenager and being have to be patient for his opportunities. Yeah. So from Ian's perspective, I'm very happy that he's been able to come into his own, I know yesterday against Montreal, he was playing in defensive midfield, and I think it was great to be able to see that. Absolutely great. Madison, Yuri Tillemans, Harvey Barnes. That's what I would say. Yep, you're right. You're right. Manchester City, when you look at the games against Brentford, because remember, Brentford and Man City, that game in particular, you're right. Kevin says he's a City fan. Okay. All right, cool. And so all is well. Okay. Okay. But Jason Guna, the fact of the matter is with Leon Bailey already, Damari Gray already, the situation. It has been highly reported as well in relation to matters of him submitting his documents. So it's now over to the Passport Immigration Citizenship Agency to do their job. Unless the Madison to Arsenal would be a great shout. Yeah, it would be a great shout. Very good shout. Franklin Young says, big up Simon, happy for Everton. Things are looking very good. Yeah. Yeah. Very good indeed. Time to get Madison and Tielemans. Madison, we can live without Madison. Yuri Tielemans, I would take Yuri Tielemans for sure. Yeah, I'll take Yuri Tielemans from Leicester right away. So the thing is, Jerome, Harry Maguire signed a 7-year deal with United in 2019. That means he has a deal until 2026. We're now in 2023, which means he has 3 years left on his contract with United. So this is his fourth season, 2021, 2022. This is his fourth season at Manchester United. Fourth season. Yeah. Yeah, Maguire's not going to go anywhere. So yeah. Angry did come off, but the thing is that she didn't show any grimace on his face. He wasn't gingerly walking or make any stutter movements. He walked quite naturally, clapped the fans, no grimace to his face. I think it was just an opportunity to bring on Ellis Sims and not risk anything. So I think it was precaution why he was taken off, you know. Vaughn says, like of the live. Come on, guys, 100 of you watching and not even 100 likes. You guys could do way better than that. You know that, right? You guys could do way better than that. Okay? So that's the thing. So that is the situation. All right? So hope you guys get that. All right, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And earlier today, guys, you saw the video in relation to Jamaicans in the Premier League. Well, reggae boys in the Premier League. So, guys, hit the like button, okay, guys? All right. All right. So that's what you can bear in mind. Make some more comments. Hit the like button, guys. Get this video to 200 likes right now. Right now. No. Kevin, we're still in the month of May, and you will not see that until June. Remember, CONCACAF has a process, and it's going to be provisional 60-player roster, final roster for the teams in the preliminaries like Curacao, St. Martin, French Guiana, final squads for the teams that are in the group stages. So it's a process, okay? All right? It's a process. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yes, guys. That is the situation. Come on, guys, hit the like button right away. And of course, we will monitor the situation with. It's funny, you know, James Justin's former club has gotten promoted, Luton Town. James Justin played for Luton Town in League Two and also in League One as well before signing to Leicester. It's funny because James Justin has never played championship in the championship. James Justin has played League Two, League One, and the Premier League, but he has not played in the championship. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I've watched Premier League football. I've watched League Two football. I've watched League Two football, yeah. Yeah. In terms of like in person, you know? And the year that Salford got promoted, yeah? That's the 2018-2019 season. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I watched the National League. Yeah. So yeah, it's been quite a journey, I will say. Very much so when you're bearing in mind what the team has been able to go on and accomplish. But yes, guys, hit the like button, okay? Come on, guys, hit the like button right away. And smash the like button now, okay? Smash the like button now. Smash the like button now. Okay? Good. Would really appreciate it. Ethan Pinnock is a class defender. An absolutely class defender. A gem. An absolute gem. I think it would make sense, you know, Jerome, because when you think about it, Vardy now, 35, I believe, or even older than that, to be frank with you. Jamie Vardy at this point, you know, 35 or 36. 36, yeah. Jamie Vardy, when he won the title, was 29, right? And here we are 7 seasons onwards. Is there a Premier League team that's going to take a 36-year-old striker? Unless Burnley wants to reinforce things a bit. Or unless Jamie Vardy joins the club. Well, he's a Sheffield Wednesday fan, you know. Yeah, I don't think he would join Sheffield United. So even though they're getting promoted. He's born in Sheffield and is a fan of Sheffield Wednesday. So, yeah. If he leaves Leicester to go to Sheffield Wednesday and joins Darren Moore, that would be nice. Can you imagine? Jamie Vardy up front for Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, that would be something. For him to play for his hometown club, the club that released him when he was 16. You know? Yeah, that would be something to factor in. Mr. Galaxy says, in my defender, Ethan Pinnock is the best defender in CONCACAF. You talking about like current players or like all time? But current players, I would have to agree with you. Ethan Pinnock is a gem. Michael Antonio, Bobby Reed, Leon Bailey. Quality. Quality, quality, quality. And you can't turn away from that because these are top quality football players. And we're extremely proud of what our players have gone on to accomplish. And just a reminder for everybody, all right? Ethan Pinnock scored for Brentford to defeat Manchester City. With a win, Brentford finished 9th this season. 9th. How special is that? And Leon Bailey and Aston Villa, they've qualified for the UEFA Europa Conference League next season. So it's a big win. A big win. Leon Bailey has played Champions League football before against Atletico Madrid. He has also played in the UEFA Europa League as well, and even scored in the Europa League for Leverkusen. And also he will play in the UEFA Europa Conference League. So he'll be the second Jamaican-born footballer after Cephas to be able to play in all three competitions. But the first one to play in the group stages of all three competitions. Well, isn't that something? Exciting, riveting, compelling. Hey Jason, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. So first half, right? I watched Manchester United Fulham until Fulham scored, and then I watched the Man City at Brentford game, and then from halftime a little of the Southampton Liverpool game. Second half, Everton Bournemouth. Second half, Everton Bournemouth. Yeah. Yeah, difficult, but you know, times like this develop strength, experience, and Casey Palmer will be back stronger. Well, guess what? You have the Champions League, you have the Europa League, and you have the UEFA Europa Conference League. So you have different environments, okay? So that is what you can bear in mind there from that sort of standpoint, okay? So that's what you can make a special note upon. So yep, that is the situation. All right. Mm-hmm. And guys, hit the like button now, man. Let's get to 100 likes, and then 200, and then 300. Come on, guys. This video 300 likes minimum. 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 Let's go. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. No. Let's go. Hit the like button, folks. Waiting on you guys. Waiting. Hit the like button. Waiting on every single one of you guys. Waiting on every one of you. Hit the like button now. So Galaxy says Jamie Vardy should play for New York Red Bulls. Only a few will get the reference. You have 3 different European competitions, Eric Sewell. You have the UEFA Champions League, you have the UEFA Europa League, and you have the UEFA Europa Conference League. That is correct. Yeah. That is correct. That assist from Fred. It's a good question, sir. No. Aston Villa, by virtue of finishing 7th, have qualified for the UEFA Europa Conference League. Okay? The UEFA Europa Conference League. That is what they have qualified for. John Paul says, bless up, Simon. Bless up. Guys, hit the like button, man. Come on. Right away. Let's go. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. No. 100 of you guys and not even 60 likes. You know what, guys? Come on. Hit the like button. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Right away. Smash the like button. Yeah, everybody in the comments talking about how proud they are of Casey, etc. Trevor says, big up all international players for Jamaica. Yep. Big up all of them. Big up Amari for getting promoted with Luton. Big up Leon Bailey for qualifying for Europe next season. Big up Ethan Pinnock on the season that he had. Wouldn't surprise me if he's in the EPL team of the season. It wouldn't surprise me. Big up to Mikel Antonio as a cup final on the horizon. Big up to Bobby Reid and Fulham. As we know, Fulham secured a top 10 finish when many people had them to finish in the bottom 3. Big up to Amari Hutchinson making his Premier League debut. Big up to Dexter Lembekisa for holding his own in the Premier League. Big up to Tyler Roberts for the strides he's making and a new contract that's coming his way. Big up to Dejan Whisper Richards that'll be joining Chelsea quite soon. Big up to Jamal Lowe, who went on loan in the Championship to get games at QPR from Bournemouth. Big up to all Jamaicans. Every single one. All right? Big up to every single one. Okay? And I see people joining in as well. I see a lot of people joining in as well. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. All right? Hit the like button right now. Right now. All right? Just 66 likes. You guys can do way better than that. If you're proud of Leon Bailey, if you're proud to be a Jamaican, you hit the like button right now. Simply put. Kevin Williams says, agreed. Nitro says, check. You're sad to see Leicester go down? If West Morgan was still playing, I would be disappointed, yeah, if Leicester went down. But you reflect on the journey. It's been quite a journey. Being promoted, avoiding relegation, winning the Premier League the next season, going to the quarterfinals of the Champions League the season after that, winning the FA Cup in 2021, winning the Charity Shield the same year, getting to the semi-finals of the Europa Conference League, getting to the round of 32 of the Europa League. You know, so they've had European adventures, they've had European journeys, they've had the Champions League music play at the King Power Stadium, they've won the top flight league. Leicester fans can reflect on this journey and say, you know, the last 8 years have been magical, special. And we've had some top quality players at our football club as well. The Vardys, the West Morgans, the Christian Fuchs of this world, the Mark Albrightons, the Danny Simpsons, the Okazakis, the Slimanis, you know, Kelechi Iheanacho's, the Wilfred Ndidi's. Great players that have played for Leicester City. And they just got to rebuild again. Just got to rebuild again, you know? Just got to rebuild again. If West Ham wins the final, they'll be playing Europa League next year. That is correct, Franklin Young. If West Ham United wins the UEFA Europa Conference League, then they'll be playing the UEFA Europa League next year. You understand? So if they win the Conference League, they'll be playing the Europa League next year, which means that West Ham United would have 3 seasons in a row of European competition. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, last season, West Ham United went to the semi-finals of the Europa League. You guys remember that? You guys remember that, right? So yeah, that's what transpired. And Mikel Antonio's current contract at Brighton at West Ham United is until 2024. Yeah. His current deal at West Ham is until the summer of 2024. So he has 1 more year left on his contract, plus another year on his deal. So that's the situation there. So that's where we are. So that's the situation. So yeah. So yep, that's where we are. Yeah. 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 If West Ham wins, yeah, all right. You understand now. Okay, cool. So that's where we have it. Mm-hmm. It's great, isn't it? Section 309. 309 for the Jamaicans. 309. Master Pinnock. I assume that. Yeah, I'll get some rest 5 o'clock for sure. Guys, smash the like button. 73 likes and 100 of you watching. Smash the like button now. Come on, guys. Let's get to 100 likes right away. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. No, no, no. Right? I think if this is, he said the thing is he has 1 year left on his contract. If Spurs don't let him go to United, then he's going to go for free. And Daniel Levy will want to make some money. So probably 80 million they can get for him. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. No problem. No problem. Played 120 minutes and through. You know what I'm saying? So yep. So that is the situation. Okay, guys, remember now it's 1:30 and at 5 o'clock the under 20 regular girls will be in action. So get some rest and be back for 5 o'clock. Okay, guys, for the under 20 regular girls. So we can cheer them on. Okay, thank you guys for tuning into this video. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. All right, guys, hit the like button and then subscribe. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports: football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.